Discovery Lab at the Gathering Place is making learning fun for kids through hands-on experiments.
Each month there is a new theme along with a daily activity to explore science.
So what do? We send out News on 6's Meredith McCowan. She's going to join us live from the Science Lab. Hey there, Meredith. Good morning.
Good morning. We've got some liquid nitrogen here ready to go, and I'm joined by Kelsey Hildebrand. She is the Learning Experience Manager for the Discovery Lab. And Kelsey, you said we're talking about properties of gases today.
Right. So we can start with what's right in front of me. What you can see is that this is liquid nitrogen, which boils at room temperature, but way, way colder than room temperature. So it actually boils at negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit, which means that right now it's boiling really, really fast and really, really hard. So like you noticed before we started filming, when I breathe on it, it adds even more warm air, which makes it boil that much faster. So what you're seeing is the nitrogen boiling, dissipating, and becoming a part of the air around us. So what I have behind me are some balloons.
And you marked on it which gas it is.
Yes, so this balloon has helium in it, which is just what you guys would put in your party balloons. So I'm sure everybody's done this before. If I were to open this up and breathe a little bit in, my voice would get higher.
You get the little funny voice.
Yeah, because helium is lighter than air. So you see if I hold this balloon up, it flies up. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this inside the liquid nitrogen, which is very, very cold, and we're going to see what happens to this balloon. So what do you see?
So it's shrinking the balloon.
Yeah.
I think we did this one before. So this just makes it really cold and shrinks it.
It does make it really,
you feel the
really
cold air too from the nitrogen.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to happen when I pull this balloon back up? Do you think it's going to still float?
I'm going to say yes.
Think yes?
I think it still floats, yes.
Think it still floats?
So
kind of.
Sort of.
Kind of. So what you watched happen is all of the helium inside of that balloon shrunk way down and it got heavier. But as I hold it, it's going to come right back up to room temperature and it's going to bounce like a little helium balloon again. So
it goes back to normal.
Yeah, the other balloon that I have is a hydrogen balloon, which I can also grab. So you'll see here we have hydrogen, which is H2 because it bonds to itself. Helium is a noble gas. It does not. Will you hold my helium balloon?
Yes, I will.
So do we think the hydrogen balloon is going to behave the same way?
I'm going to go with no.
You're going to go with no? Okay.
Wow. That really makes the liquid nitrogen
It really does,
bubble
doesn't
over.
it?
So it took all of it.
It did. You can actually kind of hear, oh, I didn't catch it. If you listen really closely, you can hear it go from a solid latex balloon back up to squishy and stretchy.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so we just got them really, really cold. What do you think is going to happen when we get them really, really hot?
I'm going to go with that it pops.
It pops?
That's my guess.
So like we know that balloons pop when they get really, really hot, right? So we're going to start with the helium balloon, your general party balloon. So if you want to hold that up.
Okay.
I still need to be able to reach it, but I'm going to light it on fire and we're going to see what happens. We're going to up a little higher. Ready, ready?
Whoa, it popped. I got it right. So
you got it right. It
Kelsey, I guessed that. Kelsey did not tell me beforehand, so that was a genuine surprise. Okay, so the next one, we'll see what happens with this one.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something special about hydrogen. Some of the adults watching might know something special about hydrogen. We use it to make jet fuel, and sometimes we use it to make other things that go boom. So I'm going to light this balloon on fire, and we're going to see how it behaves differently than the helium balloon. You notice they both float. They both do the same thing in liquid nitrogen, but this is maybe the moment where we're going to notice the difference. Give it a little bit more space for me.
Oh, a little bit more space?
Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, come on.
You want me to bring it a little closer to you?
Maybe. Come on, later. You can do it. You can do it. Apparently, the Discovery Lab needs some better lighters.
We had some lighter troubles earlier. It's okay.
Did.
What's supposed to happen?
Oh, it's going to happen. Hang on.
Okay.
Everybody
we're
pause
gonna try
for
one
a
more.
few seconds. Here's what we're going to do. Just going to use a match.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Oh, my goodness. Whoa. So it really pops.
Yep. So
Is that
as
what's
you
supposed to happen?
Yes. So
Oh
we
my
use
gosh.
hydrogen to make jet fuel and to make things like bombs. So you notice that gas, when it gets lit on fire, it makes a big, loud
Wow,
boom.
and you can smell the smoke. That was pretty cool. I was not expecting that one to happen.
This is why I prefer to use a lighter, because there's
Oh
not any
my
arm hair
goodness.
left on me.
Hey.
I'm surprised. All right, Kelsey, thank you so much. So, yeah, properties of gases. There you go.
Making an H-bomb. Thank you
Thanks,
very
Mary.
much.
Everybody, I told you were going to be...